Just today, I watched John Boehner go out and in one of these political stunts just meant for to create visual interest. He issued a briefing. He answered some questions from the press, standing next to like a hand cart, which had thousands and thousands of pages, like a big stack of pages, which represent Obamacare. And this, of course, was under the premise that the Republican Party, even though John Boehner said Obamacare is the law of the land, still continuing to try to repeal Obamacare. I know that this is crazy. If you haven't been paying attention to this, you would say, hold on a second, it's already passed the Supreme Court's, it's already been analyzed and evaluated by the Supreme Court. This is now the law. Doesn't matter. Republicans still trying to get rid of Obamacare because they think it's going to be really bad. At the same time, Think Progress put out an article which outlines how Obamacare has already forced private insurers to lower premiums, the opposite of what Republicans said would happen, isn't it, Lewis?
That's pretty much it, yeah. They also say it will eventually bankrupt the country.
Right, well, we'll see when that happens.
Yeah.
2 Oregon private insurers who want to sell coverage on the state's Obamacare insurance marketplace starting in October are now lowering their opening bids for what the monthly premiums will be. Why? Because a side-by-side regional comparison of all of the proposed 2014 premiums for Oregon became public. It all went public. And these 2 insurers realized, whoa, we're way higher than everybody else. Let's reevaluate because we want to be competitive within this Obamacare insurance marketplace, and deciding then to reduce rates by as much as 15%. This is a good thing. And for people worried, I know some people will say, hold on a second, Obamacare is artificially, I guess would be the term, artificially forcing insurers to charge less, which means their businesses won't be sustainable. No, we have so much waste, so many bogus medical costs, so many layers of infrastructure that are the source of a lot of this spending, that insurance companies can still be profitable, even when they actually have to really compete on price, which really they don't have to, even though presumably we have free market capitalism in this country. They're just going to have to be more efficient. That's the reality. This is a very, very good thing.
Right. But ultimately, is this what we want to do if we're trying to eliminate a for-profit healthcare system?
That's the broader question, right, Natan? Which is always, for all of the good things that Obamacare has done, is it further locking in the for-profit healthcare system, as Lewis is alluding to?
Yes and no. I mean, there's a bunch of pilot programs in Obamacare that are going to eventually probably result in a huge amount of cost savings and lower premiums over time, or at least a slowed growth. But now, I mean, Obamacare was really designed to solve one of the 2 problems, the problem of access to care, not the cost problem. But now, in the same way that Romney Care was kind of used as the basis for Obamacare, Massachusetts is now passing, as you know, cost savings laws. And some of those might be used in a few years to then pass federal legislation, which will control costs.